Just a thought as we begin this lecture. As you set your goal to develop the proactive habit and strive to reach it, there are going to be critics. Critics are often well-meaning friends, and others, they're just slinging their own fears in your direction. So just recognize it for what it is and quietly ignore it and move on. Now, once again, I refer to Charles Duhigg and his book, The Power of Habit. He suggests 4 steps in creating the positive change you need to make in any destructive habit. Number 1, identify the routine. Number 2, experiment with rewards. Number 3, isolate the cue. And 4, definitely have a plan. To understand your own habit of proactivity that you are going to develop, you need to identify the components of your loop. You remember? Cue, response, and reward. Have you diagnosed the habit loop of a proactive behavior? Once you have, you can look for ways to spot cues and develop routines that will create that reward that we crave. As an example, consider this. Let's imagine you are in a management position. You have not been trained for this position, but rather you earned the promotion because of the good job you have been doing for the company. Since you do not know any better, your leadership style only reacts to events as they occur. You push for results and look to blame others if the proper results aren't achieved. You believe you have been given the promotion because the company believes you have all the answers. And in your mind, you believe asking your team for suggestions is showing a weakness and lack of knowledge. What I want to do then is develop a habit where, instead of simply solving the current problem, we want to consult with others and delve a bit deeper to create a solution for the next crisis before it happens. We want to become a proactive visionary who can foresee and influence change. Well, what is our reactive leader's cue? A problem has come up. What is his reward for his current reactive habit? Well, he gets the job done. What is his routine? Referring to Jay Geyer's 16 differences between manager and a leader, let's see how many our leader could be using. How do we know that he would use any of these? Well, because you and I have seen it time and time again in others. And unfortunately, if we're honest, we've probably seen it in ourselves. Okay, let's go through the list. The boss drives his people. The leader coaches them. The boss depends on authority. The leader depends on goodwill. The boss inspires fear. The leader inspires enthusiasm. The boss says, I. The leader says, we. The boss says, get here on time. The leader gets there ahead of time. The boss places blame for the breakdown. The leader fixes the breakdown. The boss knows how it is done. The leader shows how. The boss says, go. The leader says, let's go. The boss uses people. The leader develops them. The boss sees today. The leader always looks at tomorrow. The boss commands. The leader asks. The boss never has enough time. The leader makes time for the things that count. The boss is concerned with things. The leader is concerned with people. The boss lets his people know where he stands. The leader lets his people know where they stand. The boss works hard to produce. The leader works hard to let his people produce. The boss takes the credit. The leader gives it. One of the hardest things I had to do as a leader in business was having to replace good people on my team. But it was also very gratifying to watch them leave for a promotion that may have never come had I been a reactive leader, never giving them the chance to grow. Now, go back to your exercise on creating or changing a habit and look at changing just one reactive behavior to a proactive behavior.